What if I told you that right now, inside your body, there are trillions of living organisms controlling your mood, your weight, your immune system, and possibly your lifespan? Here's the terrifying part. Most people are slowly destroying them every single day without even knowing it. Bloating, brain fog, constant fatigue, skin breakouts that won't go away. Sound familiar? Doctors used to tell us these were just normal parts of modern life, but science is now revealing something far more alarming. These aren't random symptoms, they're warning signs. Warning signs that your gut is under attack. Your gut, also called the gastrointestinal tract, is so much more than a digestion tube. It's home to what scientists call the gut microbiome, a massive, complex community of over 100 trillion bacteria, viruses, and fungi living inside your intestines. In fact, your gut contains more microbial cells than the rest of your entire body combined. This microbiome does things that would blow your mind. It produces 90% of your body's serotonin, the chemical that makes you feel happy and calm. It trains your immune system to fight off disease. It breaks down food, absorbs nutrients, and even sends signals directly to your brain through something called the gut-brain axis. But here's where it gets scary. Processed foods, antibiotics, chronic stress, alcohol, pesticides on your vegetables, artificial sweeteners in your drinks. All of these things are silently poisoning your gut microbiome every single day. And when the bad bacteria outnumber the good ones, a condition called dysbiosis, the damage spreads far beyond your stomach. Research from Harvard Medical School links an unhealthy gut to obesity, type 2 diabetes, anxiety, depression, autoimmune diseases, and even certain types of cancer. A 2022 study published in Nature Medicine found that the diversity of your gut bacteria is one of the strongest predictors of how long you will live. Let that sink in. The state of your gut could be deciding how many years you have left. But here's the good news, and this is why you need to keep watching. Your gut can heal. It is one of the most regenerative systems in the human body, and you don't need expensive supplements or extreme cleanses to fix it. You just need to know the right steps. Stay with me, because what comes next could completely change the way you live. Before you can rebuild your gut, you have to stop the bleeding. Think of it like a wound. If you keep cutting yourself in the same place, no cream in the world will heal it. The same is true for your gut. The #1 gut destroyer hiding in plain sight is ultra-processed food. We're talking about packaged chips, fast food, sugary cereals, sodas, and anything with a mile-long ingredient list. These foods feed harmful bacteria, strip away the gut's protective lining, and trigger chronic inflammation throughout your entire body. A landmark study from Cell Journal found that just 2 weeks of eating an ultra-processed diet dramatically reduced beneficial gut bacteria and increased inflammation markers in healthy adults. 2 weeks. That's all it took to cause measurable damage. The fix is simple, but not always easy. Start eliminating processed foods one meal at a time. You don't have to go cold turkey on day 1. Swap one processed snack for a handful of nuts. Replace one soda with sparkling water and lemon. These small swaps add up fast. Also, and this one surprises most people, artificial sweeteners are a hidden gut killer. Sucralose, aspartame, and saccharin have been shown in multiple studies to destroy beneficial gut bacteria, even in small amounts. If you're drinking diet drinks thinking you're being healthy, you may actually be making things worse. Cut the poison first, because no amount of healthy food can undo a daily dose of damage. Coming up, the ancient food that scientists now call one of the most powerful gut healers on the planet. For thousands of years, humans ate fermented foods every single day. Yogurt, kimchi, sauerkraut, kefir, miso. These weren't trendy health foods, they were survival staples. And now, modern science is finally explaining why they kept our ancestors so resilient. Fermented foods are loaded with live probiotics, beneficial bacteria that colonize your gut and push out the harmful strains. A groundbreaking 2021 study from Stanford University found that people who ate a high fermented food diet for just 10 weeks showed a significant increase in microbiome diversity and a dramatic decrease in 19 inflammatory proteins linked to chronic disease. 19 inflammatory proteins gone in 10 weeks just from eating fermented foods. The best part is these foods are cheap, widely available, and easy to add to any diet. Start with a small cup of plain yogurt with live cultures in the morning. Add a spoonful of sauerkraut to your lunch. Sip on kefir as an afternoon snack. Your gut bacteria will respond almost immediately. But fermented foods alone aren't enough. You also need to feed the good bacteria once they're there, and that's where the next solution comes in. Don't go anywhere, because the next gut healing secret is something you probably walk past in the grocery store every week without realizing its power. If probiotics are the soldiers, fiber is their food supply. Prebiotics, a special type of dietary fiber, act as fertilizer for your beneficial gut bacteria. Without enough fiber, even the healthiest gut bacteria will starve and die off. And the average person today eats less than half the fiber their body actually needs. The science here is overwhelming. A massive 2019 review in The Lancet, analyzing 40 years of data across 4,635 adults, found that people with the highest fiber intake had a 15 to 30% lower risk of heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, and colon cancer compared to those with the lowest intake. Your gut, your heart, and your longevity all depend on fiber. The best prebiotic-rich foods are garlic, onions, leeks, asparagus, bananas, oats, flax seeds, and legumes like lentils and chickpeas. These foods literally change the chemistry of your colon, feeding good bacteria, reducing inflammation, and strengthening the gut wall that protects your bloodstream from toxins. One powerful habit: add one new plant food to your plate this week. Research from the American Gut Project found that people who ate 30 or more different plant foods per week had dramatically more diverse and resilient gut microbiomes than people who ate fewer than 10. Diversity of plants equals diversity of bacteria, and diversity is everything. One more solution left, and it might be the most underrated gut healer of all. Here's something most people never hear from their doctors. Your stress levels are directly damaging your gut. When you are chronically stressed, your body releases a hormone called cortisol. High cortisol levels increase gut permeability, meaning your gut wall actually develops tiny gaps that allow toxins, undigested food particles, and bacteria to leak into your bloodstream. Scientists call this leaky gut syndrome, and it triggers a full-body inflammatory response linked to everything from joint pain to brain fog to autoimmune conditions. A 2017 study in Scientific Reports found that psychological stress altered gut bacteria composition within just 24 hours. One single stressful day. That's how sensitive your microbiome is. The solution isn't to eliminate stress. That's impossible. It's to build a daily recovery routine. Here's what the research consistently supports. Sleep is non-negotiable. Your gut microbiome follows a circadian rhythm, just like the rest of your body. Less than 7 hours of sleep disrupts gut bacteria balance and increases hunger hormones. Protect your sleep like your life depends on it, because, according to the science, it does. Deep breathing and mindfulness directly activate the vagus nerve, the superhighway connecting your brain and gut, and lower cortisol levels within minutes. Just 10 minutes of slow, intentional breathing a day can measurably improve gut health over time. Physical movement also reshapes your microbiome. A 2019 study found that exercise alone, independent of diet, increased levels of short-chain fatty acids in the gut, which reduce inflammation and protect the colon lining. The gut doesn't heal in isolation. Your whole lifestyle is either your medicine or your poison. Here's the truth that no one in the fast food industry, no one profiting from your sickness wants you to hear. You are not broken. Your gut is not broken. It is waiting for you to give it a chance. Trillions of living organisms inside you are fighting on your behalf every single day. The least you can do is stop fighting against them. Start today, not Monday, not after the holidays, today. Remove one processed food from your diet. Add one fermented food.
Eat one more plant. Get to bed 30 minutes earlier. Take 10 deep breaths before your next meal. Small steps taken consistently create extraordinary change in your body. Science has proven it. Millions of people who have transformed their gut health have lived it. You have one gut, one microbiome, one body. Protect it, nourish it, let it heal. If this video helped you see your health differently, share it with someone who needs to hear it. And if you're ready to take your gut health seriously, subscribe for more science-backed health content that could add years to your life. Your gut has been waiting for this moment. Don't make it wait any longer.